All right. This may be our last question. It's going to be for State Senator Rice, and it comes from the internet, again from KJRH.com. Van from Tulsa asks, how do you plan to remove the constant partisanship in Washington and represent the citizens of Oklahoma by working across party lines? What would you do?
Well, that's something that is very important to me because of my values and because I didn't ever plan to become a politician. This is something that I felt called to over my frustrations with government and the partisanship. And even though I am a proud Democrat and I believe strongly in a lot of the principles of my party, I prided myself on working across the aisle. I've had to in the state Senate to be effective, and we work very well together. Out of the 7 bills that I've had signed by Governor Henry, 5 of them, the House authors were Republican. We worked very closely. Chris Steele from Shawnee, Jim Williams from here in Tulsa, and I worked together on the Food Security Act. And so for me, it's not about going to Washington and scoring political points and trying to make your political base happy when you get home or getting great headlines in the press. I don't care about any accolades. I want to be able to do something so my children, my 2 boys, have a better life here in Oklahoma, and I'm worried about their future. And so that's going to require us being humble and working across party lines and finding common ground and doing our business and going home and not always looking for the spotlight.
Senator Inhofe, obviously people seem to be really kind of fed up by the gridlock in Washington. What can be done?
Well, I think that you do have basic philosophies. The Democrats have theirs, as passed in their conventions. Republicans have theirs. And I think it's important for people to identify with one or the other of the parties if they want to, in terms of their own particular philosophy. I think that we have demonstrated very clearly. Frankly, I agree with what Andrew said, and that's exactly what we're doing in Washington. Most of the things that I get done on a bipartisan basis. The Tar Creek thing is a good example. I had to go to the Democrats to make this happen, and it did happen.